What up, everybody? It's your girl July from Kickback Couture. Today we're going to be making Tropical House. It was an even tie on the vote for Tropical and Deep House. So I'm just going to do Tropical House this week and Deep House next week. So in this Ableton session, I have picked out a kick drum, I got a snap, and I got a percussion sound, and we're going to add all of the elements together, of course, but I did go ahead and save some time. If you're not interested in seeing this happen in Ableton, I suggest you can also watch the Reason version, or you can watch both. I personally would watch both because you learn something no matter what you're watching. I do, at least. So I got this kick sound, which you can hear. Turn my headphones up a little bit. Just put 4 to the floor for this. Gonna hop into the sample here. You can see the sample I use. This is a sample that comes with Ableton. If you wanted to use it, you definitely can. I like this kick because there isn't too much weight to it. It's a really light kick. Next, let's get this snap in here. Gonna bring it forward a little bit early. Same with these kicks. And here we have a little wood block. I don't want this to go all the way through, so I'm gonna duplicate the length of this loop a bit. Alright, cool. Let's find some kind of percussion loop in here. In the drum section and categories, I'm gonna go and mix percussion. Let's hear what these loops sound like. Let's try this one and see what it sounds like. Here, let's just do one shot. And I'm gonna double click in here to create this clip. Put it here. And let's make sure it's on time with the rest of our beat. I did set the tempo to 114, by the way, if you can't see it. So it's a little off, so let's turn warp on. Gonna try one more thing as an alternative and see which one I like better. I want to try this ambient shaker right here because it's softer. Let's go ahead and turn warp on for this as well. Bring down the volume and program it in to the clip. Maybe drop the pitch down a little bit. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of reverb to this perk here. Maybe a lot of it. Some ping pong delay. Same for the claps and ping pong delay and some reverb. Alright, let's move on to our first instrument sound. I would usually play this, but I'll go ahead and opt out for putting something in so that everyone can see. I know it's kind of difficult to know what's going on when someone plays something, and it's a lot more understanding when it's clicked in, so I'm going to do that. Let's figure out how we would like this to go. I'm thinking F minor, so if we do something in F minor, then maybe I can go down the scale. Let's see. muscle memory over here, that's all. Alright, let's try. Let's strum this a little bit. And I actually want to grab all of this and bring it up an octave, actually down an octave by holding down Shift and Command and pressing down. Let's duplicate this by holding Alt and dragging. Maybe down here, back here. And I'm gonna duplicate this, actually make this a loop longer by, let's make it 4 bars instead of just 1. And let's go back up this scale. This in the correct position. Let's turn this volume down. By the way, the instrument I'm using is called Hexaract and the preset is Salsa Pluck. I'm doing this because it sounds tropical. Let's try to duplicate this again and see where it'll fit. Maybe here. I like that a lot. Same thing over here. Whoops. Holding down, selecting all of them, these notes that I want to duplicate, holding down Alt on a Mac or Option on a PC to duplicate it. I like how this sounds. We can actually cycle through some presets and see what might sound better of these plucks. Try this tropical pluck. I like this pop electric pluck. Turn it down a bit. Add some reverb. And then here in complete, which I have complete start, I do not have any complete packages or anything that I paid for. This is free. I found this flute called in Ethereal Earth, and it's called Mountain Origins, and I really love how it sounds. Let's make sure I have MIDI focus on. Beautiful, right? So let's go ahead and get this in there. Also gonna click this in so everyone can see. Now, in order to get ghost notes in Ableton, what we can do, let's go ahead and create a note in this new clip that we have. And I'm going to hold down Command and double click on the clip I would like to see simultaneously. So now we see this is the clip before, and this is the one we're working on with the flute. Let's go ahead and bring the volume down on this flute here as well in complete control. Awesome. And get the ghost notes going again. Whoops, wrong one. Let's get this clip longer. Whoops, I double clicked on the wrong part. I'm gonna make this also 4 bars. And now let's look at them next to each other. And let's see where we might want to move from there. If I stop clicking on the wrong instrument MIDI. I like how that sounds. Alright, let's add some more elements to this. Gonna add an instance of Sector because I like the pads that are inside of it. Sector is incredibly affordable as well. If you're interested, I'll drop the link in the bio. You can check it out at your leisure in the bio. This isn't Instagram. This is YouTube in the description. And that was loud. This will be cool. Cool sound. Let's see how this goes. Alright, here I'm actually going to opt in for playing. Gonna hit this legato button in here and connect all of these notes together. And what I actually want to do to this is add an ARP. So within our Ableton MIDI effects, I'm gonna add an arpeggiator. And this is what we have now. And it's going up here, but we can make it go down like I did my melody, which was here. And it goes up and down, so we can take that into account too and make it go up and down, or down and up, because we started going down and then we went back up. And I think that's enough elements. So let's add this bass, and then I believe we'll be pretty much done with this. So let's figure out what register this will sound good in. Sounds good already. 4. Let's get this playing and make sure this is long enough. Whoops. And let's activate those ghost notes, as we like to call them. Let's keep this down. And then we'll put this here at G. And Awesome. I take these notes, duplicate them, and add some variation. I actually want to see this flute as well, and we could select more than 2 clips if we would like to. If we just hold shift, now we can see everything, and the bass is here. So let's look at that, and I want to compare this to our flute now. So just gonna hold down, double click command to see both of these. Here's the bass, and then our flute looks like this, so gotta watch out for that. We can even start this up at a C. I actually like to start this one down at the C too. I like how that bounces and it goes up. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and get a better mix on everything. This bass is coming from Electra. This is a sound that comes with it. It's not an expansion pack by any means. Let's start with this kick. And keep in mind, I'm wearing my headphones, so I won't be able to get too good of a mix on this, but it'll just be rough. And right now, I'm just gonna focus on leveling. Nice ping pong delay in there. Gonna go ahead and put a compressor on this bass so we can sidechain it to the kick. Our compressor will be under audio effects. That's the wrong channel. It is over here. Awesome. And we're gonna put the sidechain input in from the kick. Whoops. Get an EQ on this, cut out that low end. Wrong channel again. Ha. Let's get an EQ on this flute and cut out this low end. Bring the flute up a little bit in volume. Sector. I actually want this to pan from left to right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab pan man, or let's do yeah, pan man. And we see here that the rate is 1/8. So I'm gonna do that the same for it panning left to right. Gonna go with rhythm step or shape, sorry, and turn MIDI off. Have it start from the middle. And I don't want it to move too hard to the left and right, so I'm gonna soften this. Let's hear this by itself. Now you see how it's jumping. If I bring up this soft knob, it'll be a smoother transition as opposed to that. I could bring down the width a bit so it doesn't go too far left, too far right. And I'm going to leave it like that. And there you have it. All that's left is arrangement. So if you like this video, give it a like, definitely comment. Let me know what you would like to see next. I do have a video on arrangement that I did with a dancehall beat, I believe. And I also have a version of this tutorial in Reason, so definitely check that out. It's all culture, kick back, and kick up.